All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call and text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, greenwoodstocktrading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out.
All right, man, let's talk about Cam Newton. A lot of rumors going around. Why was Cam Newton cut from the Patriots? Some people talked about the 19. Some people talked about Mac Jones, teaching him the playbook and he not knowing the plays, or just performance-based where we actually can see performance-wise he was not being accurate and Mac Jones was, he's sharper. And then, if it's here, it has to be a nice gap for you to go with a veteran over the rookie. And there wasn't no gap. And I think, come the regular season, if Mac Jones don't play well, it's going to be, should have kept Cam what he did before. He got sick last year. But let's talk about it. Check out the NFL playlist. Best way to help the channel, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It's always going to be a question. But if Mac Jones don't perform well, they're going to open themselves up for criticism in New England. If you do, nobody going to be talking about this. We're going to talk about how good Mac Jones is and how good the Patriots is. But I tell you this, the Patriots have a shitty reputation for drafting that nobody talk about because they win. I think everything that they lack in that organization, a.k.a. Bill Belichick, is going to get exposed. They can't draft, right? They don't develop players, They take other people's players and fit them in. That's going to be a topic of conversation, too, with Mac Jones. But they terrible at drafting. They draft better late, middle to late. But they still shitty overall. But it says that on NFL.com, it says Cam Newton on being released by the Patriots. I was going to be a distraction. It says, during a sit-down interview Friday morning with his father, Cam Newton shared his side of the story regarding the release of his release from New England last week. Still congested. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. But former NFL MVP says release caught him by surprise, but he added he believed he had been cut regardless of whether he missed 5 days during the training camp or due to the COVID-19 protocols. Quote, do I think this would have happened without me being away from the team for 5 days? Honestly, yes. It was going to happen, he said. Quote, did it help ease my decision? Yes. Newton missed 5 days in training camp after the team called a miscommunication on protocols. The quarterback has a different perspective on the miscommunication. He said, quote, they gave me clearance to go. Newton said, so, quote, I don't want nobody to think I just went up and left. Like, I'm owed a second opinion. That's just a fact. The trip was necessary because this was my last time I felt that I was going to have an opportunity to get a second opinion. Not to say the personnel with the Patriots wasn't coherent to what they was telling me I needed to know, but having 4 eyes on it is better than having 2 eyes, in my opinion. It wasn't that I having any issues or pain. I just wanted to do the checkup with the person who, in instance, diagnosed me with a Liz Frank injury. I felt obligated to check back with him. 6 months review. Just check it out. So at the end of the day, that's his. If he need a second opinion, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? So the Liz Frank injury is the injury Michael Jordan had, his second year. And that's a serious foot injury. They was talking about that injury could have ended his career if he kept playing on it. So that's important. And, Cam just beat up. Only difference between him and Andrew Luck, big difference is that he stayed healthy enough to really reach his maximum potential. We've seen prime Cam. Most of us didn't feel like we've seen prime Andrew Luck, and they both felt like they could run over NFL caliber linebackers, and that's pretty much why they got smacked. They just took too many blows. You can't run over people in the NFL. I'd rather have somebody like Vic, Lamar Jackson that's elusive than a quarterback with power. When you got a quarterback that run with power, they got some athleticism, the story not going to end well. Let's just keep it real. You know, they run with power, trucking people. You don't want that type of quarterback. And I tell you right now, you don't want that type of quarterback. You want somebody that's elusive, that's gonna get down and slide. You want somebody like Russell Wilson with that train of thought, with that athleticism. But but I mean, that's on him. You know, that's on him, man. He said, quote, I crossed all the lines, I checked all the boxes, I dotted all my I's, and then I found out that I had to sit. And that was when I kind of felt bamboozled, because they all told me I can go. It wasn't like Cam, you know, if you go, you're taking it at your own risk. It wasn't that. When asked if he and he did this interview with his father, he going to the checkup if the Patriots told him he might have to miss 5 days, Cam responded, absolutely not. While the missed time appears to be deprived momentum for Mac Jones, he needed to take his lead in the battle for the Patriots QB1 job. Newton believes it was much earlier in the process that the club signaled they were moving on to starting the rookie. Quote, when I look back at it, I was probably getting 2 reps to his 10, and that's why it was starting to make sense, he said. Quote, even though I was starting, that doesn't necessarily mean nothing. And I think that's where they did a good job of disguising it. Cam took the team reps today, but they didn't know the practice structure. He said, Newton said that while he was surprised by his release, he understands why the Patriots didn't want to keep him around. Quote, can we be honest? The reason why they released me is because directly I was going to be a distraction. Without being a starter, he said, quote, it's just my aura. That's my gift and my curse. When you bring Cam Newton to your facility, your franchise people are interested. So he's right about that. He's definitely right about that, man. And but then again, you know, they can't go backwards. They can't go from Mac Jones to Cam Newton. They can't do that. And then people gonna be like, look for a quarterback next year. But I'll tell you this, New England suck at drafting. I keep telling you all that. But Mac Jones looked good, but that's preseason. Cam Newton, his rookie year, looked terrible in preseason. He came out on fire, and he lit up the Arizona Cardinals and he lit up the Green Bay Packers. I remember those 2 games. So, okay. He said Newton said he was not given the chance to be a backup in New England season. Quote, if they would have asked me would I play behind Jones, they say, Cam, where you getting to give the team to Mac? You're going to be second string. We expect you to be everything and something to guide him through his tenure. I would have said absolutely, Newton said. But listen, truth of the matter is this. He would have been uncomfortable, and they knew, and it comes by a mere fact of me being me. Cam, excuse my back itching. Here we go. Cam reiterated that he doesn't believe there are 32 quarterbacks better than himself, stopped short of indicating that the club have reached out at this stage. As for his opinion of Jones, the former MVP believes the rookie could win in the NFL. Quote, he did what he came to do. He proved that he can be productive, and he will be productive, Cam Newton said. So that's it. Okay, he did the interview with his father. Let me see if I can pull it up. So yes, I don't know. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on his YouTube channel. It's on Cam Newton. It's on his YouTube channel. So I'm talking about quarterbacks better than him. So you probably going Jared Goff. Based on the numbers last year, Jared Goff is better. Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins. This is based off last year, not a career award. So Justin Fields and Andy Dalton, he better than Andy Dalton. Let's give him that. So that's one. You go down, you're talking about Jameis Winston, probably better than Jameis right now. See if Jameis proves something else. And so that's 2. You're talking about Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, and Sam Darnold. I think he better than Sam Darnold. That's 3. He better than Fitzpatrick. That's 4. Jalen Hurts, gotta wait and see, but I say yeah, that's 5. Who else you got in there? Dak, no, he did a great job last night. Daniel Jones, well, that's 6, I think I said. So that's 6 quarterbacks in the NFC that's not better than him. So then you talk about So that's in the NFC. I don't think he's better than no NFC West quarterback, but that's 6 quarterbacks ain't better than the NFC. So yeah, there ain't 32 quarterbacks better than him, especially starters or overall. That's something that he gonna have to live with. So it's the gift and the curse, but really good talent. I just think it's over with for him. It's over. Just took too many hits. He played the game, didn't want to play it from the pocket. He still wanted to run cam power, QB power. He just took a beating. In the NFL, you learn real quick that you can't just keep running against these guys. You got to master the pocket. And that's something, excuse my back. That's something that he ain't done consistently throughout his career. And it's something that he just never mastered. Right on Cunningham, he late in his career, with the fact that he made it. But everything started to hurt a little bit more when you get older. So it is what it is with Cam, man. And my opinion on it, I think we see. Mac Jones get in there and he perform in the game, and he adequate. He do better than 8 touchdowns and 10 interceptions from Cam last year. You got to give him the job. On Cam physical attributes left him, he just wasn't accurate enough. That's just what it boiled down to. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate, thumbs up, share, subscribe to the channel. Reach me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group. All information is links in the description. If you want to advertise the channel, video request, chop it up. Check out the NFL playlist. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Check out the NFL playlist. Peace.